being, I don't think we're being top, or I don't think we've got out of second gear all season, mate. To be fair, it's just I think we're more equipped for Europe this season than we were last. It's you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? You've got to win your games, and listen, it was the 20th league title. Want to shout out the Diogo Jota, by the way, because that and if it's going to happen. I think you've got more chance of beating Liverpool this year than you will do next year.
Hey, hold up. You know that
Go
meme? You
on.
know that meme? Hold up. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
go on.
Something ain't right. Well, wait,
I
hang on a
just
minute. You're
I just
saying
think
Liverpool third.
only because I just think
Have you subscribed yet? Before this video starts, all you've got to do is take 2 seconds of your time. If you haven't already, subscribe. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching around the world. This is One Way Football's one-on-one fan talk. And today we are talking to my mate Kevin, who is a long life, die-hard Liverpool fan. And look, listen, mate, we both know I've just finished watching the game. And I bet you were probably rubbing your hands together going into that
I
second
was
half.
like, I was like, because I only turned on because I checked the score, and it was 1-0, yeah. And then I turned on for the last 15 minutes. I'm regretting that now.
Yeah. That's
Do
it,
you know
mate.
what I mean?
But you know what? You can if you
I'm
ask my
happy for
missus.
you, like.
If you ask my missus, right, she was looking at me like I was some like nutcase because I was going
Uh,
absolutely mental. I was
I bet you were.
swearing. I was throwing pillows around the room. Do you know what I mean? Like a child, mate.
Mate, I can imagine. I thought
But
about
do you
that
know
straight
what?
away.
You
Go
know
on.
what? Right. The simple fact is though that for the past what has it now been 6 games that we've played?
Yeah.
Right. So the past 6 games, we have probably slated you a lot for getting late winners, and we've
You
just
aren't the
done that.
only one.
Do you know what I
You
mean?
know,
We've
you've
just
just done
done
it
that.
because mate, listen, I've got history with Arsenal, but I love that. I like them because of you. Do you know what I mean? But they broke my heart in '89, mate, and you weren't even thought of them when he won the league at Anfield.
I
I'm
was
sure you
actually I
see
was
him.
actually born in '89. That's
Michael
mad,
Thomas,
isn't it?
mate. I cried like a baby. I still haven't got over it.
Yeah.
He broke my heart. He did, but yeah, what I seen, like, I mean, your top header was it? How do you pronounce his name for your equaliser? He scored an header for you to equalise today. Is it
Yeah.
what?
So
How do you
um
pronounce his name? Because my scout sounds like they don't ever come out right.
yeah, so basically Marino won the winner and it was Gabriel Magalhaes that scored, that scored
Yeah, yeah. And
the
top,
equalizer.
both top.
Sorry, it was Mourinho that scored the
That's what I mean.
equalizer.
Because
Yeah,
he,
and then Gabriel.
yeah, he
Yeah,
scored against last year at your place as well, didn't he? In a 2-2
yeah, yeah,
draw, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
He's
Do
good
you know
player, got a
what?
good shot.
Let's just quickly delve into the
Go
what
on.
you think about Liverpool's that for like firstly because obviously you played yesterday against Crystal Palace. What just talk us through that game.
I just think we were poor, mate, from start. I don't think we turned up, to be fair. But I don't know Crystal Palace, mate. They're a top side under that manager. They've got it's great. What's his name, Grazer or something like that, isn't it? But yeah, I thought we were poor. I don't think we've been. I don't think we're being top, or I don't think we've got out of second gear all season, mate. To be fair, it's just you've got
Really?
players there who can score worldies and stop dom against you, so like and win games, and you know. Listen, it's going to be tight. That makes it very interesting today, and it's only September, mate. There's a lot more twists to come, but I just don't think Liverpool are playing well. Maybe first 20 minutes against Everton. You know, that's probably the best we've played all season. Suspect at the back.
This is the problem, right? This is the problem that a lot of we are jumping the gun a little bit because we're forgetting that it is only 6 games in, you
It
know.
is. It is.
And we feel like because the way that Liverpool have performed
Mm,
so well and they've been
yeah.
getting them late winners that we just I was actually thinking, God, Liverpool could go off and do an Arsenal way and go and do like an invincible.
That
I wasn't
done that.
expecting that. I wasn't expecting that from Crystal Palace, but it seems to me that Liverpool have
They've
got a bit of
got
an
our
issue
number.
with Crystal Palace at the
They've
moment, haven't
got
they?
our number, mate. They've got our number big time because, yeah, I
It
mean,
was the FA.
the
Was it the
Charity
FA
Shield.
Cup?
I think they should have scraped
And
one of
then
the charity.
it was also the Community Shield, weren't it?
Yeah, but they wouldn't have a normal time. I think their chances they had. I mean, again, he's there to. I mean, that's his only. He got muted as the next world beater, and I think he will be Vert, right, Florian Vert. But that's the only assist he's had since he's been here, apart from pre-season. That assist with Akita, and I just don't think Liverpool. There's too many changes for me. Too many changes from last season, but they're all good. They're all. I think they'll all come good. I'm just waiting for it to happen, like most people are. But I don't think.
Even when you look at it now, the squad that you have and the depth that you have as well. I mean, it's good that we actually
Yeah.
did go out and buy a lot of players because I don't think we would be competing against yous right now. And I
There's
wouldn't
not.
be in that position right now if we hadn't bought them players because you have got a fantastic squad, by the way.
They're not all proven out, James, in the Premier League, are they? Whereas, I think Arsenal, I think you've got to there's not much in the strength of the squads, I don't think. But listen, if you go about the world beaters, like all the hyped up transfers, like the Verts, the Isaac, Frimpong, he's a bit suspect, but like, I think they've made too many changes in at once. Do you know what I mean? From that side last season and they haven't blended them in. Hence, if you've seen it at the Merseyside derby, I don't know if you've seen that. But when they settled to Akite's goal, it was the three midfielders we had from last season in that thingy. There was McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch all involved in that. Yeah, I don't think they played them fully again. I might be wrong, but that I noticed that. I think there's a lot of getting used to it. I mean, Kirkas, he's not Andy Robertson, is he? He's good going forward, and Frimpong, there's a lot to be desired at the minute, but that's the scary thing. I don't think we'll lose many this season. I just think it's games like that yesterday, and use of
Looking at your next two games, right? You got Chelsea,
yeah,
um,
United, yeah, United.
and then you've got United, which is a massive game.
Weekend of
Um,
my
I
birthday,
would
mate.
actually be more worried about if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be more worried about the United game than I would Chelsea.
Yeah, I would, but it's the big one for us United. Even for me, really, it's bigger than the Everton games. We always say it's their cup final now, and we used to have to say that in the
Yeah,
early
yeah, yeah,
noughties
yeah.
but the thing is that's a home, mate, and it's on my birthday weekend. That, by the way, so I'm hoping we do get a result. But Chelsea are unpredictable, aren't they? You don't
That
know what
land
it is.
actually on your birthday that game.
No, it's free. It's my birthday weekend, but my birthday's on the 16th. I think it's penciled on for the 19th, which is the
Oh
Sunday, I
right,
think.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm hoping about that we get sun. Well, we
You're like
put them
hoping for
together.
a win because if not, that's the end of your
7-0 will be
birthday.
nice.
Like,
7-0 will be nice to have another 7 up, mate, on them.
yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, oh,
Are you worried? Are you worried to see that it's probably going to be another? It's going to be the two clubs, isn't it? It's going to be Arsenal, Liverpool. You'd
yeah, I
think.
think so. Yeah.
Are you
Fans, you
worried
can't.
about maybe City catching up?
That's
Like, because
what
they got a five. What was it
uh,
5-1 yesterday?
I was thinking about it just then before we spoke. Cities, you can't write City off, lad. You
No,
can't you can't write them off. And I mean, what are they? They're still are they 5 off us and
yeah,
a 3 off you? Is that right? I think it
something
is
like that.
anyway.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You can't write
Um.
them off. The Pep in it, but they've got Ireland, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've
Let me just have a look here now quickly
and
because
I
I
think
think it obviously it's still early, and this is what I'm saying. We lest we forget,
you've got the
it's
goal difference
still
by 4 on us.
yeah.
And we're 2 points clear, but it's needed, I think. If you were a neutral as well, right? I think that your winner today makes it a lot more thingy,
Interesting.
interesting for the neutral, which I'm not obviously the
It's
owner. So
mad, and it's just I can't get it out of my head that it's mad that we're only in September and we're talking about. I mean, I've said it to a lot of Liverpool fans. I'm like, it's yours, it's
yeah,
done,
yeah, you
done,
you, you
and
meant
we're
you.
in September.
I
Well,
don't
we've
think
only
it
just
is.
started the league like 5 weeks ago.
But I think a lot of people jumped on that because that's about like free kick and the result at Anfield, which I think you probably had the best. You deserve more than a draw. Do you know what I mean? There's more than a draw, really, if you had your chances. If you look at that, I don't think Liverpool played well, and there was a one-off shot in it. You
Let's
know,
talk about that game
um,
actually, because I want to talk about
yeah,
the Arsenal Liverpool game because it was a poor game. It bored
I'm
me
just,
to death, I think. Do you think
I've
both
seen that.
sides just went going into that game were a bit too scared and went a lot defensive on
I
both
don't think.
sides?
I don't think you had to like you usually do. I mean, you come to Anfield last year with the 2-2. I thought it was the year
Yeah.
before when you was a 2-0 up, but and you tore us apart the first half an hour in that game, if I remember. And that, and we had to come back from 2-0. Then I think it was
Yeah.
Dobby for me. I got the equaliser, I think. But that wasn't not like Arsenal under Arteta for me because he's the games I remember against Arteta's Arsenal it's quite his attack is quite free flowing, but I think he sat back a bit that day. And then people were talking about like you're not having a battle, and that was mentioned. I don't know if you heard that, but pundits and were saying Arsenal haven't got, but that was just there was nothing to separate us there because I don't think we both played well to our thingies, and apart from that goal, mate. To be fair. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah, yeah.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that where are you going to see another one of them? It'll be hard. You would be better worldy, but I think he was a bit more. What is it? What's the word? Not negative in his thingy, but a bit more. He went more out for the draw than the winner. I think, which is unusual for him because he doesn't like Liverpool really.
But
Yeah,
you can't take anything away from that goal anyway. I mean, that was a
well,
whirly. Do you know what I mean?
where are you going to see a better goal than that this season? I mean, there's going to be some goals, but that's hard to beat that. And he can
Yeah,
hit them, He can hit them. He was hitting them from for Leipzig. It's about like before we signed him. He can hit the shot in.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah. That's the type of
maintenance
players you want in them situations when it's
quality. I
0-0.
mean,
It's the game's dragged out that long, and then you need someone that's just going to go. You know what? Whack. There you go. Game's
you
done.
do, you do.
And I feel like it is gonna be close. We can't pull out teams of, the likes of Tottenham. Tottenham are still in there as well.
That's what I'm saying.
They're playing well. You know,
I think I was looking at it. You can't even if Everton go and beat West Ham tomorrow, they're right back in there, aren't they? Because
yeah, yeah.
and I know
It's
you don't expect them to. I mean, I'd love to have a big rivalry with Everton again, like it was. You know what I mean? But you don't expect them to. They haven't got the squads we have at the moment. You know what I mean? And I think that's similar with Tottenham. But I think Tottenham have got a boss manager. I think that Thomas Frank has done brilliant at Brentford, mate. And I think that he'll get
chosen
them.
right.
You know, as much as you rate it, he'll improve them.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and I could see them maybe winning a cup or something. I don't know you date that because maybe Everton. You don't know, do you? Could win a cup because they look good
Yeah.
this season, but we'll see. You'll know about
It's mad to think though that
the
I
end of
thought that
November.
I thought your main title contenders to be challenging with you was
Mm.
Chelsea. I thought Chelsea might have put a better performance in than they
I
have this
do,
start.
but I do, but you could only because of what I seen some of that World Cup club championship thing in the summer. He won that, didn't he? And then
Yeah.
they won the Super Cup as well, didn't he, against PSG? But and that Palmer's some player, mate. That Cole Palmer, he's some
No,
player,
no,
but
it wasn't. No, they didn't win the Super Cup. They were in
no,
the
did they not?
they were in the Mickey Mouse one, weren't they? They were in
Did they not the
the
Super Cup?
conference.
Didn't he beat PSG in the Super Cup?
No, no, it was Tottenham PSG.
Ah, yeah, that's the one. Sorry, I do apologise.
Tottenham in the Europa League. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that
So
because Tottenham
basically, they've actually clouded over how
they
good they
won the World
actually
Cup?
are
Yeah,
with a Conference League cup and a World Cup.
the
Do you know what I
World
mean?
Cup. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry for not having me fingers right on another football club apart
yeah,
from my
yeah,
own.
yeah.
But
But
it
look,
happens.
even if we look at it now, look, I know we're talking about it's only 6 games in, but look, you've got Sunderland are up there, who I probably no one would have thought they're going to be like having such a
Uh,
good run at the
just
start.
look
They're
at
in fifth.
your ex-player up there, Saka. Look at him there.
Daka, yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's captain. He's captain, and look at. I think they got him for was it 12 million with add-ons if they add on something around that
yeah, yeah,
price, I
yeah,
think. And but
yeah,
he come from Leverkusen, the Invincibles. They're the only team done it since Arsenal, isn't it?
yeah.
From Leverkusen, and you'd expect him to stay there and want to build on, but they got rid of that club, and he's been a bargain for them, really. He's a good
What do you
captain.
think about what are you thinking about then your European run? Do you think you'll have a good European run this
Yeah.
season?
I think we're more equipped for Europe this season than we were last, and I think it's not as fast paced as as the Premier League is. Always, it is at times. It depends if you what teams you get drawn against. Yeah, but I fancy us. We've got Olympia. Is it Galatasaray we've got? You've got Olympiacos, haven't you? We've got Galatasaray away
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Tuesday. Now that'll be a tricky trip. It always will be. It's to Turkey anyway. To there anyway, don't they?
You've got
Call it
you've
hell.
got quite a lot of big games ahead of
Big
you
games
now.
the next three
I
ones.
mean, yeah, you've got
Uh,
Chelsea, you've got Galatasaray, then you've got
Chelsea,
Chelsea, then you've got Man
United,
United, then you've got
and I think is it
Frankfurt,
Frankfurt,
then
Frankfurt, and is it
Brentford. Brentford's not one to like, to push over. We've seen what they
Thank
can
the
do.
thank the Manx yesterday, lad, didn't we?
Yeah, you was well chuffed over that, wasn't you?
Yeah, but they were well chuffed when we got when Palace beat us last minute, I'm sure. So it's
Well,
all
this is
banter, lad, isn't it?
it. This is it.
But
This is
they
it.
broke
This
my
is
heart
why
for
it's been a
years.
good weekend for me because I can say I've come out with a win. I mean,
You should be on top of the world, all right?
I
You were
work
15 minutes from me.
where I work now. I work with a lot of Man United supporters and City fans,
All
and
right, believe me,
the
I know
floor
it.
manager as well. He's a Liverpool supporter,
Yeah,
so it's like
yeah,
I can walk in with my head held high on Monday, Joey
yeah, you
tomorrow.
can. Listen, I've had it for years up here, mate. I've lived up here. I call it Greater Manchester because it is. I'm in Bolton now, yeah, so far I'm only
Yeah,
up the road from you now.
yeah,
But
yeah.
2008 and the amount of United fans who are my mates now and City fans and you've got the Bolton, I just call them Wolves, lad. See you later. But now,
Yeah, this
yeah,
is it though. This is it. But you know what? Like you say, it's
Northern
nice to
Mancunian,
see.
mate.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
on.
yeah. But this is what I mean. Like this is it's good to see the we've got a title race on our hands early on. It's not just Liverpool just going to be running away with it. And I feel like
No.
last season, right, mate? I'm going to like say this off the bat because you've probably heard it a million times that the Premier League last season didn't give us the excitement we was all looking
Nah,
forward
it
to.
didn't.
Even though that Liverpool won it, and you're gonna take that every single day,
It
like
wasn't. It wasn't like. It wasn't the most exciting Premier League season I've seen, to be fair. But because I thought, well, I didn't. I was thinking, last season were we that good, or did other teams make us look that good because they were a bit not at the level they usually are? But it's you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? But you've got to win your games. And listen, it was the 20th league title, wasn't it? Shout out to Diogo Jota, by the way, because that was sad. But
yeah,
the
yeah,
heartbreak.
no, that was sad. Yeah, 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 it was.
But I always, I got a Jota scarf, and and it was shocking that.
Yeah,
But
even his brother,
you
even
got something similar with
shout out to his brother as well.
do you remember that it was just horrible for his brother, and I
Yeah,
feel sorry for his parents and his wife and Nana's kids, obviously. But yeah, that was sad. But you had something similar with that. Was it Reyes? Was it Reyes a few years?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Spanish player? Something similar happened, but he'd already he'd went from Arsenal then, hadn't he, if I remember right. But yeah, really sad to touch on that. So rest in peace, Diogo. But
So that
it,
probably gives Liverpool players an even more of a boost to go out and win this.
they have to
And I'm sure if you did win it, then it's going to be a massive tribute towards him and stuff. At the end of the season. Um,
need to get
which
that
would
out.
be, which would be very classy, Joe.
I
It's
think.
sad news. Even without
Yeah.
out of the football world, it's
Oh,
sad
brilliant.
anyway.
Listen, just in general in life, life's a
Yeah,
sad thing at times, and then in
not
whatever
not
way,
everything evolves around football, even though that
never
we
know.
like to think it does. Do you know what I mean? It's
More
just one of them
important, but
things. What's I want to ask
Bill
you though.
Shankly once said something about football being more important than life, but it's not. Do you know what I mean?
It's not. Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot
I'm
more
saying it's
things
not at
out
all,
there.
but one of those quotes I can't remember. But it was an enthusiastic quote from him at the time, and it's not more important than life, lad, and it goes fast, doesn't it? So let's enjoy it and
Yeah,
keep it
yeah.
poor in the late, lad, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah. Oh my God, I've just had deja vu. That is crazy. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
why. Like, when you have deja vu of something, you
I
just
get it
go,
all
"What?
up, man. I
Yeah.
get it a lot. I
I
get it a lot.
swear that is crazy. Then, like, I never have deja vu's a lot, but that was just mental. Then,
I do. I get it
um,
quite regularly, mate. Because I'm older than you, though, James. I'm like 40. I'm 46 next month, so I'm getting on now. Well,
do you know what I was
get up.
listening? You know what I was listening to before the Lars, and it reminded
The
me of the
last
days
30
back
goals,
in Gran
yeah.
Canaria.
Yeah. Remember, what was it? Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. Do you
Yeah,
remember
yeah, yeah.
that?
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
The old line of
Oh,
that, lad.
brilliant, mate,
Happy,
brilliant.
happy,
But
happy
listen,
memories.
listen. Before we wrap things up in a minute, what I want to just go through your top four, what you're
Yeah,
thinking of your top four is, and
yeah.
why, and then we're going to go to your bottom three and which you think you're going to get relegated. So let's start with fourth place. Who do you think is going to finish fourth?
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna go for Tottenham, mate.
You're going to go Tottenham. Tottenham to finish fourth, yeah.
Just because of Frank. I think they'll just shade Chelsea to be fair. But just wait and see. Go on. And
Yeah,
number
fourth.
three, would be,
Yeah, in third, yeah. Just move over a little bit, mate.
I'm gonna
You're
go
panning
like.
off
Yeah,
to the
sorry.
side there. I
I'll,
know you're deep in thought. You're off in
I
a
can walk to the
thought.
left or stand to the left. I don't
You're
know
off
why.
into your tactic board.
Just do.
Board there.
Apologies, mate. But yeah, so there you've got Tottenham fourth. I'm gonna go for. This is hard. Sorry about me for nearly swore then. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm saying Liverpool third, mate. Right? But can I change it and say,
Wait a
what? Be
minute.
honest.
Wait. Hold up. You know that
Go
meme? You
on.
know that meme? Hold up. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Go on.
Something ain't right. Well, wait.
I
Hang on a
just,
minute. You're
I just
saying
think
Liverpool third?
only because I just think I don't think the squad's going to be as gelled as it was. Whereas next year, I don't want that. But yeah, I think City have
You're gonna
got
have
a
to change
strong.
the thumbnail to this now to get more views.
Well, go
Like,
on, no, because I've got a feeling, right, that Arsenal will win it this year. And whether that's going on that result before and us yesterday, and we haven't been. I don't think we've been playing well. I never back against Liverpool, lads. So forgive me, you know what I mean. But I just think you've done it for long enough. You have pushed it for long enough now that it's a lot of averages where
what I've always
something's got to
said,
give,
right? This
and
is the
you've got
problem.
you've strong.
This is the problem that I'm having is that
This
we've
is
strengthened in squad and depth, but so have Liverpool. You've done
But
exactly what we've done.
you've got a more, you're more used to your engine, if you know what I mean. You've got a more stabilised squad than Liverpool at the moment, because you've got your core players. I mean, Liverpool have got two core players in Salah, and all right, three if you count Robertson, Salah, Robinson, Van Dijk, and Alisson. All right, there's four, yeah, and that's a strong core. But you have as well. You know
What
what I
about
mean?
Isaac? You just bought Isaac. Like, he's a quality player.
We've seen nothing from him, yeah. And you've just threw that in the mix now, haven't you?
I know that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I, I would like to talk about Wirtz as well. I mean, the amount of money you spent on him, he's kind of been a bit of a flop, hasn't he, really, to be fair?
yeah. I'm being impressed with him at all. But I was watching something on one of the Redman TV channels, right? And they were doing a thing, but he's not slot, right? He's not playing him as a number 10 where he should be playing. If you look at it, he gets his best out of just behind the front two of his games with Liverpool in Germany, and he's playing him in different positions now and doing a different role. So I've just been watching a thing on that then on thingy to say he needs to be. He's world class, isn't he? There's no doubt in it. He's world class. Wait for him to settle, and he'll be thingy. Don't he's a generational talent. The saying, aren't he?
Like, we
So
waited all that time for Gokeres, and I think Gokeres is dog. I absolutely
he
do.
doesn't look too
I
good,
watched
does
him
he?
today, and I went, you know what? He's not the one for us. I don't think.
He doesn't look it, but he was on fire for Sporting. But
Yeah,
then
no, but look at it, look at
they
it.
signed him
If
from
you're
Coventry City, lad.
comparing the league to our league to Sporting's league, it's a
Yeah,
farmers league over there. I feel
yeah.
like I could be a
Look at
striker over there and win. You know,
look at Amorim. Look at Amorim. Now he's winning all the leagues over there, wasn't he? Yeah,
that's what
and
I'm
it's even
saying.
like an sort of thing. But with
We've got
Gyökeres,
to stop comparing our league to other leagues
unreal. That's why I fancy.
as in the suspect of, oh, we've just bought this player from here. They're an
Yeah,
absolute star. But no, they've
yeah.
not played in our
Now
league.
we've got to take. That's
They're-
why I'm saying.
yeah,
That's why I'm saying Liverpool have got that many new players like that. Next season, mate, I'm going all out with hands on for the title. There wouldn't be an hesitation in my thing. But I think this year I'm gonna think hopefully better than myself or make it. I love Liverpool to death, so whenever back against them, I just fancy Arsenal to bit. That's the honest truth. I'm just saying what is in my head. But I fancy Liverpool for the Champions League and another cup
yeah,
at least.
yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
that's why. So you're going third, just off of the bat that your team. You don't think your team's that ready to see out a full season.
I don't think they know that. You know, there must be such a shock when you come to the Premier League, mate. Games
Yeah,
like that, yes. Yeah, it must be. Isaac's proven, and he. Ekatike's been, apart from that shit taken off the other night, he's been sensational. I'd say,
yeah.
out of anything, what I've seen of him. And you've got to give Chiesa's probably
Chiesa's.
been.
Oh, you know what?
I
I
love.
would take
I love
Chiesa any day of
Well, the man,
any
you know
day.
what? He was too lightweight last season. He looked when he come on. He looks like the player we seen in Italy when he had us in the final on pens. That don't know what year that was, but he was on fire. And during those Euros and for Juve afterwards. But I love his song, by the way. I don't know if you heard it. Lots of Liverpool fans sing, but I love it, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's thingy, but yeah, I hope it's not the case, but yeah, that's what I'll go for now. Come back and ask me another time, and maybe if it's 3 or 4 months' time, mate, and I might say something different. Then we'll have to. We'll know
Okay.
more.
So you've gone third with that.
Yeah,
So let's second place.
City
Are you going City,
again because I don't think they've
and
got.
then you go in Arsenal to win it then, yeah?
I think yeah, because I think it's as I said before, something's got to give on it. Look, there's a lot of average Jews. I've been thereabouts for the last five seasons, is it?
Yeah.
You've been fair the last two, haven't you? The thingy. Sorry to remind you that, because that's the duck. Once you break that duck, mate, it's gone. It's like when was the last time you won? Was it 2003? The last time you won the league?
4.
It's a long time, innit? I mean, I
Yeah,
waited 30 years
yeah,
for
it's just
Liverpool
over
to win it.
21 years now, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I waited 30 for Liverpool to win. It's too long for
yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah, it's
Um, it's and I think you've got the more settled side. To be fair, I know he's made
yeah,
a few times. I think that Isaiah is top notch. I think
yeah.
Zubimendi. You haven't seen the best of him. You haven't seen the best of him, have you? Really? I
No,
mean,
yeah.
but yeah, listen, Odegaard's ball for that chance just before you. I think it was just before. I mean, it'd been a 1-1 when he come on Odegaard and play and sent that free ball through to. I can't. Was it? What's your young player's name? Who was in? Odegaard that game then.
Yeah.
That free ball he sent to that kid. Is it Gibbs White? Is it? Is it not Gibbs White?
No, Skelly.
What's your young kid?
The young
He's a
kid we
young
had
lad.
on was Skelly today.
Well, there was another one on the left. Just if you watch how Odegaard passes I think it's a 1-1 just before you score, and he lays it through, mate. But it's the way he's still class him. I mean, he was a wonder kid at Madrid, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Odegaard, and
Odegaard was, yeah.
that you should be. Listen, Arsenal for what they've spent over the last what? Because you've spent quite big over the last 5 years, haven't
Oh,
you?
yeah, 5 years. Yeah, it's nearly coming up to a
You,
billion, isn't it? Really, like
yeah,
it's
but,
almost
you should be winning
seven
one or
seven
two.
hundred. I would say about 700 million we've spent. Like, yeah,
You should be winning. You should be winning leagues, lad, because
yeah,
and if it's going to happen, I think you've got more chance of beating Liverpool this year than you will do next year,
yeah.
league wise.
And
I think they'll all be. Oh my God, I think they'll all. It's just taking time getting used to it.
yeah,
Like
and
Slot
what
said.
about your
Slot said
just
just,
quickly?
just before
Go
you
on.
go. Slot said right that you'll see the best version of Liverpool at the end of November. I think it'll take longer than that.
You think? Yeah,
And I can see a few results like yesterday cropping up, but I can also I can see all teams dropping points. Just at times,
yeah,
it's who's
yeah.
got it's
What
who's
about
got the bottom.
your?
I
Let's
do
just
expect
go.
Liverpool to get
Let's
one.
go to your bottom three now. Let's have a look at who's at the bottom now. We've got Burnley, West Ham, and Wolverhampton. West Ham's a massive one, isn't it? To like,
Well, I was going to go with them three, but not in
would
that
you go with
order.
them
So
three? Yeah, just to stay
I was
down
going
there.
to go. Yeah, I was going to go. I would Wolves because they hadn't. I haven't looked. To be fair, I'm going to be honest. I haven't looked at the thingies and that, but you know. You've got who have you got in the mix there? As you say, you've got Burnley. They play
I
well. They
mean,
should
the
have got.
teams that everyone were expected to go down was Sunderland. I mean, the three that came up were meant to go straight back down. You know, everyone's like thinking Leeds, Sunderland, and Burnley, but I mean, Sunderland are playing well. Leeds are actually keeping their own at the moment.
Leeds won't
So
go down. Leeds won't go down. Leeds will stay up. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it'll be if the Wolves will go down. And I was going to say, who else is left? Who else is left? Where are they? I don't think so. Wolves. Who's a three at the minute? And Wolves. I can't think.
Wolves are like dreadful.
Burnley.
They've got a point, like a
Wolves.
point on the board. They're
That's what I
definitely
mean.
going
But
down.
so I've seen Wolves, Burnley. I'm going to go for Wolves, Burnley, and I'll go Sunderland as well. I know they've started well,
Wolves, Burnley, and Sunderland. Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, I think that's a good shout. To be fair, like Wolves are just gone
Probably
to
a
the
safe
planet
shout,
anyway.
mate. Probably a safe shot. I just think Wolves, they've been around the Premier League for, I don't know, the last 8 years or something, haven't they? Or maybe longer. And, do you know, like it happened with Stoke and stuff like that, I just think they've been a big feeder club over the years as well. Some players, obviously, Diogo and they come from there and stuff like that. And players have went to the so-called bigger clubs, haven't they? So I just don't think they've got enough to stay
Yeah,
up. I
yeah,
think
no,
they're...
yeah, it's true, it's true. But
But I hope I'm
listen,
wrong about the top.
we're gonna have to wrap it up now, mate. But I mean, look, it's looking exciting. I think if we'd have lost that game today, I would have looked at it and gone, that's just I think that's one a crucial
Yeah,
game for our title race to be out the window.
yeah, I think,
Because you've given us a door open. You've kind of jarred the door open a little bit for us, to step back
yeah,
in. You know,
it's one of the things.
and even with that Crystal Palace, like when I was at work and I was watching that game and I was going, you know what, here we go. Liverpool going to nick this. When it went 1-1, I was going, they're going to nick it like they usually do. Crystal
Yeah.
Palace just like, what they did. There was a little bit of a
Like they
scuffle,
play,
I think.
they play well, mate. He's another good, isn't he? You know, I like that Brighton manager as well, the young one there. But listen, I hope I'm wrong about the top three because obviously I want us to win the league because we're
You want
champions,
to,
lads.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
champions, that was,
You want it.
but it's too. They need the season to net together fully. These players, where it'll come good. Bottom line is, I think all the players we bought in will come good, right? Just it's going to take a bit more time. But
Yeah.
I'm back with Liverpool for number 7 Champions League, lad. Number 7,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Number 7.
It's one of them,
Yeah.
yeah. And maybe play up. Well,
We,
listen, I wanted to do the quadruple, lad, but it's hard, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah,
Listen,
yeah, yeah.
how
Um,
will I see this? Will this be on my thing, because I'm totally clueless for like
Yeah,
videos.
mate,
Will you?
I'll send you the links and everything. Boys and girls, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and comment your thoughts on Liverpool's progression in the league. Do you think they're going to win it? Do you think they're going to do the quadruple? Do you think they're going to slip like a Stevie G? Or do you think Kevin's right and they're going to come third as well? Third, man, third. What's going on here?
If it happens, just get me a crystal ball. I'll change my career
Well,
and I'll become a
listen,
different
Kevin,
person.
it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show, and we're gonna wait for a couple games to go, and I'll get you back on again, and we'll have
No
another
worries.
thought about it. All
Anytime, mate.
right,
Thank you for having us, lot.
all
And
right,
I'll
okay.
meet you again soon,
Listen,
yeah.
guys, once again, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we shall see you very, very shortly. Thank you very much, Kev, and
Have a
peace.
good one. See you later, mate. ta